LA, I'm out of here. SMD, which, okay, that's the whole LA.
Yeah.
And then all Hoovers, also SMD. So he gets a little bit more specific there. And then and think about it, he graduates from the middle finger and the laughing emoji to the skull, which is meant to resonate with death. Is this post enough to anger the average gang member in LA as a whole? Obviously, a Hoover is going to take offense to this, but when he says LA, I'm out of here, suck my.
You are now watching Gotham City Live. Join us as we take a deep dive, pause, into the abyss of American absurdity where lunacy and debauchery take center stage.
I'm Hulk Hogan, Randy Savage, Bob Backlund, Paul Akin, ha. Who they think they carjacking? You dump and you dump. I slumped and I slumped. They mad my car's like an elephant. The trunk's in the front. Trunk's in the front, B. Sorry, I was just listening to Killer. I'm always in the Bricc listening to Killer. But anyway, I wanted to talk about the happenings over at No Jumper yet again. I didn't want to do it. I told myself after that last video, I'm never going to talk about Adam 22 again. That nigga is categorically and summarily dismissed from the vulture. This shit here is a new level of flagrancy. Now we're just inciting coastal warfare, really. Coastal warfare. And he's sitting behind all of it. So I gotta get into this shit again. We're gonna talk about it on the other side of this thing. Don't go anywhere. So my man's Rowdy Rebel decides to disrespect the entirety of Los Angeles and particularly the Hoover Bricc gang. I mean, I don't think that's a good idea. I don't think it's a great idea if you want to keep doing business with niggas out there in LA, pause. But he decides to do that on the strength of what them LA niggas did, particularly them Hoover niggas did to the great Pop Smoke. Rest in peace, B. Rest in peace to the God. But this nigga Adam 22 just sitting there egging this shit on, pause. It's just exactly what the hell I'm talking about. I mean, how long are we gonna allow for this shit, to be honest? How long? It's like we need to come together as the black community and say no, Adam, you can't get money over here. You get your money getting privileges is revoked, B. Word. But as long as niggas like Bricc Baby, you heard, and niggas like D-Dub, yeah, I fucks with D-Dub. Motherfucking DW Flame, one of the realest niggas over there, by the way. As long as they keep giving him the pass and the green light to inject himself in vultural affairs, he's gonna keep doing it. I mean, they sanction this shit. They allow for it. They enable it. They're enablers. Whack 100, D-Dub, you know what I mean, and Bricc Baby, they all enable the nastiness. And now it seems as though No Jumper is a place where they're inciting coastal warfare, like they had in the 90s with that East Coast, West Coast shit. I hope it doesn't get to that place, but this shit is really serious.
Okay, I want to ask about a very pressing topic. Rowdy Rebel.
Oh, yeah.
Leaves LA. Can you click that link, the Instagram link up there, the top one? LA, I'm out of here. SMD, which, okay, that's the whole LA.
Yeah.
And then all Hoovers, also SMD. So he gets a little bit more specific there. And then and think about it, he graduates from the middle finger and the laughing emoji to the skull, which is meant to resonate with death.
Or he's laughed so hard he's now dead. He's
dead.
Yeah,
oh yeah, okay. He laughed himself to death, right?
He was like super quiet. See, hey, listen, but again, though, I have to respect the troll, right? Right, meaning, bro, I don't ever plan on coming back here again, right? Feel me?
Yeah, see, that's all it takes. That's all it takes is for somebody to say some shit like that. This fat nigga who ain't even from LA, this Jala, like the nigga from Point and Shoot say, Jala, you know what I mean? He ain't even from LA and you telling niggas where they can and can't go? Who's sanctioning this? Is Poetic Flacco gonna be the guy to tell Rowdy Rebel where the hell he can't go? You're the guy? This pussy ass? Come on. I'm really uncomfortable with the nature of this conversation because it can lead to more violence. And we don't want that, folks. We don't advocate for violence over here. We're not trying to see more black men go to jail and get locked up behind fuck shit. Rowdy just got out of jail. Just got out of jail. He spent 7 years in the can. You want to see him go back? Niggas over there at No Jumper look like feds, B. They look like feds every day. They trying to incriminate niggas and they trying to incite another East Coast, West Coast battle. Just listen to how they talk about this shit.
We from LA. At the end of the day, that's y'all business y'all gotta handle, because if somebody get dropped from LA and New York, y'all not gonna slide on them niggas.
Right.
So you can't be mad at a city in whole. You can be mad at the Hoovers, but go do something while you mad. Like your homeboys just took a picture of Manchester. Ain't nothing dropped due to y'all. That was y'all lost the point right there. Then you do this and y'all ain't did nothing and y'all out here. It's like, man, go sneak one or something. I'm not promoting the violence, but it's just like, you can't pop it like this.
Yeah.
You down on the scoreboard.
Y'all down on the scoreboard? Listen to the casual nature in which these niggas talk about death and dying and killing. I shouldn't even have to say these words, but I'm a burgeoning YouTuber. I'm not even gonna be able to monetize this shit anyway. Fuck it. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, that shit don't disturb y'all? Y'all don't find that shit disturbing? You down on a scoreboard? I mean, you don't see how that can incite more violence and more gang warfare, now coastal warfare, because you got guys like Whack 100 sitting up there talking about Rowdy can't even come back to LA.
Another rapper who was doing his thingy thing out here. You see Rowdy Rebel? You see what he said?
Who's that?
LA, suck my dick.
And he can't come back.
You don't think he can come back?
Him or anything tied to him, bet not.
Did you see that? Did you see what Rowdy Rebel said? How you feel about that? Y'all gonna do something about that? Y'all just gonna let him say that? This nigga's just instigating this shit. Adam 22 sitting there instigating a coastal warfare battle between niggas from LA or New York and Brooklyn. It's nasty, bro. It's nasty. And let me tell you something that y'all might not know. He has official No Jumper headquarters in New York. All right, so it's not as easy as he may think it's gonna be. You're caught in the crosshairs, guy. If something goes down and y'all keep inciting shit on your LA headquarters of No Jumper and then want to come back to New York, I don't think that's gonna work out for you, guy. Niggas ain't pussy over here either. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying.
I mean, Adam acts like he doesn't need to do business in New York or even come to New York himself. You got business out here. Ain't nothing but a 20-30 minute ride from Brooklyn and to Manhattan, where his No Jumper headquarters are. It's serious, guy. It's serious. You're caught in the crosshair and you act like shit is sweet. What happens when some of those Brooklyn niggas feel like, you know what, we feel a way about you sitting up there with niggas like Bricc Baby and the fucking Poetic Flocko or whoever the hell else? What happens when those guys feel like maybe we want to run down on Adam? You heard? Maybe we want to run down on him, ask him some questions about how he feels about what these niggas said. I don't think Adam 22 is going to be prepared for that kind of energy, man. I really don't. This could get ugly real fast. So I think the guy should be pretty careful about how he handles these situations. But he's not. Clearly he's not.
But you know what they're gonna do? They're gonna turn Pop Smoke into like the anti-Hoover demon that they are gonna like. They're gonna like mention him and put him in songs. I would totally
understand him going at the Hoover card, and that's dangerous because he has an individual he can direct it at, right?
Yeah.
This guy. But bro, you just went at the everything that makes up our streets. You went at. Where the f you gonna go?
Now listen, I'm not saying that I condone or support what Rowdy Rebel did. Disrespecting an entire city is ridiculous. That shit is crazy. I wouldn't do no shit like that. And to be honest, Pop Smoke wasn't even really his mans like that. You gotta remember, Rowdy got locked up for like 7 years. 7 years in the can, B. That means that Pop Smoke would have been like 13, 14 when you went in. So it's like, yo, you just doing this shit for clout. And the wrong kind of clout at that. Listen, I'm big on personal responsibility, right? So Rowdy has to take personal responsibility for what he did. I'm not saying that this is all Adam's fault, okay? Rowdy, you did disrespect niggas in LA broadly, not just the Hoover niggas, not just that little block star nigga. You went at LA, period. Okay, but that doesn't excuse Adam 22 fanning the flames of coastal warfare. He's sitting there, he knows full well what he's doing. Adam 22 is not an idiot. You don't run a successful business the way he has for damn near a decade with being a moron. That's not how that works. So he knows exactly what he's doing. He knows the ramifications of this shit, and it's disgusting.